Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So today I wanted to break down how to get Exalted very quickly with pretty much every faction in the game. Obviously, there are methods that you can incorporate that make this easier, but if you do not want to actively farm things and you have a lot of gold and maybe you're gearing an ult, something like that, these are really awesome ways to do that. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So I'm here in Orgrimmar, and we are going to be utilizing the AQ war effort and going to locations to turn in these prizes. So in order to do this the best way, the best two items are going to be a stack of runecloth bandages, which is and stacks of 20, and then 10 rugged leather. To give you an example of the pricing of these, we can look at rugged leather. So the rugged leather is about 42 silver per, and it is the best one to put in. So about 5 gold to 10 gold, or 10 gold per stack of 10 or 20. And then runecloth bandages, this takes 20 runecloth to make, so you could just buy them, or you could just simply buy a stack of runecloth, which will yield you way better results because stacks of runecloth are going to be selling for a lot cheaper than runecloth bandage, but it does require first aid being pretty high. But for 4 gold, you can turn runecloth into that as well. But those are the best two items to use on the AQ war effort. And normally, the AQ war effort only lasts for X amount of time. However, on Season of Discovery, the war effort has been up the entire time, and it stays up. And they've used this to allow for consumables as well as a few other tricks to just stay in the game and be able to go out and get them, and it is really nice and awesome to do it. And so the war effort here for Horde is in Orgrimmar, up in the Valley of Spirits, which is where we are headed right now. And for the Alliance, it is in Ironforge in the military quarter, I believe. That's what you guys have told me anytime I've asked or mentioned it. So but here are the materials and supplies. Pretty much only runecloth bandages and rugged leather are worth doing. And then we are going to turn it in right here. It gives us a little box that has some nice goodies in it as well. But for essentially 15 gold right here, we are getting 30 Horde accommodation tokens. And so every rep here in Season of Discovery can be got with these reputation Horde segment combinations. So I'm going to make sure my auto quest is turned off, and we are going to say I would like to buy from you. So normally you can use these to buy world buffs, and that's the primary use of them. However, there are some really cool things that you can get like this that would let you, like items and things that you can utilize. They were mainly meant for the AQ stuff, but one of the most important things is an Argent training manual, and this is use the manual to call your Argent Squire for a training lesson in killing the Silithid. Silithid's killed with the Squires present will increase your reputation with the Argent Dawn. So if you want to go to AQ and you want to farm the max level mats used for crafting the new elixirs like Elixir of Honey Badger, Elixir of Ironside, it can be a really good gold farm, and you can get reputation by simply buying this Argent training manual. I'm mainly focusing on the Argent Dawn because people are going to be wanting that rep most importantly right now. And then if you take these accommodations, you can turn in 10 accommodations right here. This is going to give it to me for Orgrimmar. So I turn in 10, and I am getting 75 rep for 10 accommodations. So every reputation, or every 10 that you turn in, will give you 75 reputation. So just like that, for about 15 gold here on Season of Discovery, I was able to get 225 reputation with any of the factions I wanted. I just wanted to show you turning it in here in Orgrimmar. And then you can do this for nearly every faction of importance here in Season of Discovery. So you can even do Timbermaw Hold. If you want the cheap way of getting Timbermaw Hold to Exalted, you can turn in these segment the combinations. They give 75 rep. Every single one of them gives 75 rep for 10 combinations. So you can just price that out, and it's about 5 gold for each of them. Then we have the Bay of Ajara. If you want Hydraxian Waterlord rep, you can go here and turn that in. And then there are ones in Silithus, which I will show you on my mage. and you can also go to EPL and turn that out at Lights Up Chapel, which I will also show you on my mage here when I swap. But these reps are really, really good and very nice to do. You can turn it in here and get Thorium Brotherhood rep at Thorium Point as well. So this is some newer methods to use. Obviously, every old method to getting these works still. You can go and grind Molten Core. You can go and grind the daily repeatable quests from the Molten event for Phase 4 if you want those. A lot of those reps were utilized in Phase 4 to get the Phase 4 Prebis or BIS gear for raiding, and now they have switched it and there isn't much to do. But if you still want it, it is some nice upgrades to get you started off on, and you can do it for essentially just 5 gold. Honestly, either way you want to do it is about 5 gold for 75 reps, so you can calculate that out and see what you need. To go from neutral to exalted, it is 42,000 rep. So 42,000 divided by 75 will tell you how many things you want, and then you can times that by 5 and you will get a wonderful number. So I'm going to do that right now, and that would get you 556, and we times that by 5. So about it's 2,800. So for 2,800 gold, you can get pretty much any faction in the game to exalted. Obviously, your prices will vary depending where you are, your faction, what you're doing, but I think it could be very, very helpful. And people are asking, how do you get exalted and what's the fastest way? So that's pretty much making this video to address those. I'm going to log into my mage here and show you the Silithus turn-in, as well as I will hearth to Lights Up Chapel and show you that turn-in as well. But it can be a really nice method. Additional methods for Argent Dawn that people might not know of is the Heart of the Doom quest, the Never at Rest. Gives you 200 Argent Dawn rep every time you do it. So it can be very, very easy, and you just can sort of AFK and EPL. People do that all day, and they just run these Argent things to the quartermaster and turn it in really quickly. So right here it is Ariel Goldleaf. She is the person that you turn in these combinations for, and this would give you 75 rep with the Cenarion circle. And then we can also go all the way to Lights Up Chapel, and the normal quartermaster there is who you turn in and talk to, and you can get 75. While I'm there's 2 other ways that you can do it. If you are just sitting there farming Hearts of Doom, which could be very useful, you know, if you remote work, something like that. You super AFK, as you can see. Light Hope is always popping here, and so like with these Remnants of Valor, you can even utilize these to buy them as well. So the normal guy that you turn in your Scourge Stones to is the guy that you talk to for the combination signets here. And if we go to the Quartermaster and buy from her, you can get Argent Dawn Valor tokens with 15 necrotic runes. So you can buy those. Those give 25 rep per. They're most usually used for your shoulder enchants that you could go buy over here, but I'm going to show you another way to do it if you really, really want rep and you're just sort of like remote working AFK, just chilling in EPL, doing the invasions when they come up. And running them to Brother like this, you can get quite a lot. But you can also buy the Valor tokens with 50 Remnants of Valor. So every Heart of Doom you turn in can be 250 rep instead of just the 200 from getting the quests done. But anyway, those are some new methods that help you a lot with Argent Dawn rep, as well as pretty much any rep you want to do. But I wanted to share that method with you because 2,800 gold about to get all that is really nice. And obviously you can go out there and farm the Rugged Leather if you're a Skinner. You can farm Rune Cloth and kill humanoids here in EPL to get the rep, as well as the Scourge Stones. I would recommend going into Nax and just talking to someone to get your Seal of the Dawn. Even the Seal of the Dawn rank buff gives you the Argent Dawn commission, so you always have that up no matter what once you get your Seal of the Dawn. So very helpful. Pretty much anything undead you kill will get it. Other methods, you can farm Stratholme, you can farm Scholomance for Argent Dawn. There's so many things you got to do. It just depends what you want to do and how you want to do it. But people are doing Strat Skolo rep runs. People are doing Strath and Skolo for reels. People are boosting in there. You might be able to just ask if you can sit there while someone boosts, and they might help you out with that too. So those are a lot of the reps. This also works for ZG as well. I did not mention that when I was covering it, but you can also turn it in for ZG rep, which can be really helpful when you're trying to get your shoulder enchant. So you can go ZG 0 to Exalted for 2,800 gold. So Really awesome, really helpful. And if there's any questions, anything you think I missed, definitely drop it down below. And let's get some people Exalted reps. So I'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Hey, you. Yes, you. Are you still there? Well, I appreciate you for taking the time to watch this entire video and making it to the end here. If you enjoyed this video, definitely check out the other videos about World of Warcraft listed in these playlists down below. And thank you again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.